What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is being fully present right here, right now. Not worrying about the past or worrying about the future. It seems really simple. Sometimes you might feel fully mindful when you're really in the flow with a project at work. You're with friends and you're just fully in the moment. I experience it with my sisters when I go dancing. There are many times, though, when we're not mindful at all. For example, if you're driving to a store and all of a sudden you realize you've gone half a mile to a mile and you don't remember going there at all. Or you're reading a book and you notice that your eyes are wandering across the page looking at all the words, but you don't remember a thing that you read. Mindfulness is very important because it can help us to make more conscious choices. When we're doing activities, a lot of what we do is on autopilot. It's routine. You get into habits of doing things because it makes your life easier. If you had to think about how to brush your teeth every day, it would take a long time. Or what you have to do, the steps are to tie your shoe. But sometimes those routines can interfere with what really needs to happen. So for example, when I was starting a new project at work, there was a lot of time pressure. And with this time pressure, I found that I was immediately trying to solve people's problems because there was all this time pressure. In the process of doing that, though, I was trying to solve problems before fully understanding what the problems were and creating a lot of rework. As I became more mindful, I started to notice, here's my automatic behavior of wanting to please people. Let me slow down and figure out what the issue is before I take action. There are several things that you can do to become more mindful. One way is through meditation, mindful meditation. And the process is very simple. You choose something to concentrate on, often it's your breath, and you fully concentrate your attention on your breath. So for me, I notice my breathing most fully in my diaphragm. So I'll notice when I inhale and when I exhale. And when my mind starts to wander, I notice that it's wandered and I just bring it back. Every time my mind wanders and I bring it back, it's like lifting a mental weight. I'm establishing that behavior pattern of noticing when my concentration is slipping and being able to bring it back again. That's what helped me to notice my automatic behavior at work when I was immediately trying to solve the problems instead of understanding what the issue was first. Other things that I've found very helpful in becoming more mindful is to actively bring it into my waking day. So for example, as I would walk from one meeting to my desk, I would feel my feet touching the ground. I would notice how my arms were swinging. I would be concentrated on my breath. It would only be 30 seconds or a minute to get from the office or the conference room to my desk, but I became very grounded. While I was sitting at my desk, every now and then I would just check in with my body, and I noticed I was carrying a lot of tension in my shoulders. After doing this for a month or two of just checking in with my body, I no longer carry tension in my shoulders because I've learned a new way of behaving. You can bring this into every time you wash your hands. You notice the sensation of water on your hands. You notice the slipperiness of the soap. So I encourage you, as you're trying to make more conscious choices in your life, to try meditation. 5 minutes a day is all you need to begin. Doesn't take long. I found that it was easy for me to build it into a routine where I would meditate right before walking into work every day because I knew how much time I had, whether I had 5 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on how early I got to work. And then try and see what you can do to bring mindfulness into your daily routine. When you wash your hands, when you take a shower, when you're walking from one place to another. And then see what shows up for you. For me, it took about a month before I started to see the carryover into my daily life. And just see what happens for you.